Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into an important topic, reducing our carbon footprint in transport.
That's right. It's crucial for us to understand how our daily activities contribute to climate change.
Exactly. So, what is a carbon footprint?
A carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases we generate through our activities. This includes things like electricity, heating, and of course, transport.
Interesting. I heard that transportation is a major contributor to greenhouse gases.
Yes, in France, transportation accounted for 31% of greenhouse gas emissions in 2019.
Wow. So, how can we reduce our carbon footprint when it comes to transport?
Great question. We can start by estimating our carbon emissions from our daily journeys.
How do we do that?
First, we need to know what means of transport we use to get to school and how far we live from the college.
Got it. And then,
Next, we'll use an online simulator. Students will enter their distance and mode of transport.
that sounds simple enough.
It is. After that, students will compare their current transport with a less polluting option.
And what if they finish early?
They can calculate how much carbon they would not emit over a year by using the alternative transport.
That's a great way to visualize the impact.
Exactly. Then students will conclude by identifying the best option and evaluating its feasibility.
How do they share their findings?
Students can volunteer to present their work to the class. They can stand, sit, or even stay at their desks.
That sounds engaging. What criteria will they use to assess their work?
They'll look at the amount of carbon emitted per trip, compare it with the alternative, and write a correct concluding sentence.
I see. And you mentioned demonstrating with a concrete example?
Yes! Showing an example first saves time and helps students understand better.
What about carpooling?
Great point. If driving is the only option, carpooling apps can help reduce emissions.
So this activity really promotes eco-citizenship.
Absolutely. It encourages students to make choices that can help mitigate climate change.
This is such an important topic. What's the key takeaway?
The key takeaway is that our choices in transport can significantly impact the environment.
And it's relevant for everyone, right?
Yes, every small action counts towards a healthier planet.
Before we wrap up, what's a thought-provoking question for our listeners?
How can you change your daily transport habits to make a positive impact on the environment?
That's a great question. Thank you for sharing this valuable information.
Thank you for your interest. Let's all work towards promoting eco-friendly actions.